Okay. Been requested to play a game called My Little Investigations, which is basically like Phoenix Wright. So I'm gonna love this game. I'm gonna love it. Oh, I got voices on and off. Why would I want to put the voices off for? Keep them on. Oh, it's loading up. Loading up 68 sprite sheets. This is gonna be fun. Didn't know it was even out yet. Whoa. Carousel Boutique, 11:08 p.m.
Find it! Find it! It's here somewhere!
Find the precious!
I'm looking! Give me a break! It's too dark! Can't see a thing.
Diamond Dog.
Yes! That's a thing called mouse! Keep looking. Wait. I think. Aha! I found it!
I got the precious.
Finally! Let's get out of here! Quickly! What the?
What's going on?
Is that Scootaloo? She's the murderer. Oh, there's no murder. But still.
Rarity! I came as soon as I heard. What happened?
Yeah, what did happen?
Oh, Twilight! It's awful, horrible, dreadful, perhaps even the worst possible thing!
Oh, you gotta use that joke. Oh, that line. That line.
Uh-huh. And that would be... Why, Twilight? Do I detect skepticism?
Yes.
Well, I shall have you know that last night I became a victim. A tragic, tragic victim. Woe is me! I shall never recover from this injury that's been wrought upon me!
Oh, the horror!
English, Rarity. I was in the zone, Twilight. What if I must?
The Twilight Zone?
Last night I was stolen from.
I was stolen from, so you were stolen from? Okay.
Stolen from? What was stolen?
Oh, she was talking about something that was... She's saying something was stolen, not that she was stolen. That something was stolen. Oh.
They were stolen, Twilight! Both of them!
Your gems?
Who? My 2 jewels! True Blue and Opal!
Opal, but... Wait, oh... But she has a lot of jewels in her chest, like thousands of them.
Ahem. Twilight, what Rarity is trying to say is that thieves broke into the Carousel Boutique last night
Okay.
and stole both the True Blue, a large sapphire that she had recently acquired when gem hunting, and Opal, which is her,
Cat?
her cat.
Yeah.
How could they? How could
Wait,
they?
wait.
Oh, my poor, poor darling! All alone out there with those ruffians!
Wait, why would the Diamond Dogs need with a cat?
I'm gonna go ahead and hope that she was talking about her cat there. What happened? Do you have any idea who did this?
Well, no. I'm afraid we haven't the slightest idea.
Who would steal jewels? I mean, it ain't that hard to figure out.
Ponyville doesn't really have much of a police force, you see, so we are a little under-equipped to handle something like this.
You're a great mayor.
This doesn't happen very often, you know.
You're a great mayor.
An investigative team from Canterlot has agreed to look into it, but I'm afraid they won't be here for a few days.
You're a great mayor.
A few days? But the thieves might be long gone by then, and... Wait, is this the same investigative team as last time?
Last time?
Exactly what happened last time? I can't seem to recall.
You are a great mayor! I mean, my God. Who elected you?
The one brought in to investigate the baby that went missing and which ended up being found unharmed in the closet?
Well, wouldn't there be a baby in the closet?
Ah, yes, I do recall that, but I'm not sure where you're going with.
Pinkie Pie?
The one that somehow managed to implicate Pinkie Pie in a fictional Dragon X smuggling ring?
Ah?
Well, yes. Yes, that's the one.
You're a great mayor. I love you.
Think positive, Twilight. They may, perform better this time. Yes, that's the ticket.
I think her age is getting to her. I think she's getting too old for this job.
Well, there's not much for it either way, Twilight. After all, no pony in our town has any experience with this sort of thing. We'll just have to wait it out.
Let Spike do it.
Oh, I have so much to do at the moment. I simply can't stay around any longer.
Like, what
We'll
could
get to the
you
bottom of
possibly
this
have
as
to
soon
do?
as that investigative team arrives, Rarity. You have my word.
Yeah, yep, we have her word. She's the mayor. I mean, what possible errands could the mayor be running right now? I mean, what could be more important right now? Ponyville seems to be in good stability right now. I mean, there's nothing really going on. Look at that walking animation.
I'm afraid she's right, you know. We shall simply have to wait it out.
I have, something came to my mind. Wouldn't it be awesome if there was an episode where the mayor has to fight for her job? Cause you know, she's the mayor of Ponyville. Wouldn't there be like some kind of election, like every now and again, where we vote for the next mayor, and basically she has to fight to keep her job because another mayor come out of nowhere and says, I'm gonna run for mayor because I can do a better job than you can, and she has to do petitions and all other kind of stuff to fight for her job, and she ended up failing because she can't get things done properly, and this other person who's trying to run for mayor is doing things perfectly, things that she couldn't do. Wouldn't it be an awesome episode? Then she actually learns how to be a much better mayor than what she really is. That will never happen, will it? Pity.
If that investigative team gets their hooves on this case, who knows what ridiculous things they might come up with this time. There has to be a better way.
She said hooves on the case.
Rarity, I'm on the case.
I'm on the case. Phoenix Wright style.
I beg your pardon, Twilight?
Some pony needs to get to the bottom of this, right? Well, I volunteer. I've had experience investigating crime before, after all.
Anyway.
Twilight, I'm really not sure if that's such a grand idea.
Remember what happened last time?
I mean, sure, that particular investigation pretty much involved completely airtight evidence that directly identified the culprits in one go.
Uh-huh.
And it also included an eyewitness who saw almost everything who could lead me exactly to the clues. But it's not like the team from Canterlot will be much better, right?
Did you read all of it from a novel? Novels don't work in real life that well as you think, Twilight.
Forgive me, Twilight, if your words do not inspire a great deal of confidence.
It'll be fine. Don't you worry, Rarity. I'll have this case wrapped up in a jiffy. Mystery novels came through for
I
me then,
knew it.
so surely they'll come through for us again.
A freaking novel is encouraging her to keep this investigation going, huh?
I wonder where Pinkie Pie's been today.
She's
If she
probably
were
on a...
here, I feel like she might say something like, "Hey Twilight, you're in a video game!"
I face hoofed.
Or, "Now if you want to move, Twilight, you gotta just click where you want to go, or you can also just press and hold too."
I will do that, Mystery Pinkie Pie.
She might even say something like, "Now if you want to interact with something, well then you just click on it too, silly Billy."
Silly Billy.
But, sadly, she isn't here right now.
I wonder why. Anyways. Ooh, look at that walking animation. I'm not saying it, don't. Whoa, what is this? Freaking glitch. Can I do it again? Yeah, look at that. Wait. Okay, that's pretty funny. Okay, alright, found my first piece of evidence, it seems.
Well, it doesn't take a sharp eye to see that these are tire marks. And it doesn't take a sharp wit to figure out that whoever was here probably was the cause of this broken window, too.
Point out obvious, huh? Tire marks, add to evidence.
Is there anything else here?
I don't know, Twilight. You tell me.
Is this hair?
Pirate from the cat. Opal.
These tire tracks and this hair seem like they go together. What was it? Oh, right! If I want to combine them, I just click on Evidence in the main screen. Click on the tracks, then Combine with. Click on the hair, and then click Combine.
That seems simple enough. Easy as chocolate pudding?
As Pinky might say, easy peasy!
Aww.
If we assume that this hair is from some animal, then it'd naturally follow that the rider probably swerved here to avoid hitting it, explaining why that pony went towards the window.
And we saw Scootaloo that day, so I mean her scooter went into a complete U-turn. The cat was right here. He probably ran over the cat, and when she ran over the cat, she jumped up and slammed through the window. That seems logical enough.
Except, what animal was it? A pony, perhaps?
Are you serious, Twilight? Can I like... Oh, Opal's not there. Why is the Opal there?
A strange star-shaped object?
Celestia?
I can't say I know what this is, but it looks out of place, which makes it a clue in my book.
Really? Everything's a clue, Twilight. Let's pick up everything. Wait, what's that? Oh, nothing. Alright, Rarity, talk to me. Oh, last night.
Rarity, I think we should start with what happened last night.
Of course, darling. What would you like to know?
Mm-hmm.
Could you describe exactly what happened and what you saw?
Well, I'm afraid there isn't much to tell.
Huh?
I was sleeping in my bedroom when suddenly I heard a shrill crash from downstairs.
Uh-huh.
I went downstairs to investigate, and what did I find but my house overturned and ransacked, my prized jewel gone, and my beloved Opal essence missing as well. Oh, Opal! Mama's coming soon!
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm more mature than that. I am not gonna use that joke. Well, people don't know the last 3 words of that sentence. I'm not gonna say it.
Perhaps I should ask more specifically about what was stolen.
Good idea, Twilight. Good idea.
And that was everything there is to speak of? You saw nothing else at all?
No, nothing, I'm afraid. So sorry, Twilight.
You are... I heard a click sound. Anyways. Rarity, you are lying.
That sounded awfully suspicious.
Sure it did,
Were you
Twilight.
hiding something?
Oh, she would never hide it from her darling friend.
I should come back when I've got some evidence proving that Rarity knows more than she's letting on. Presenting that to her should get her to talk to me.
Or present friendship, and she would talk to you anyways. Oh, it's locked. Oh.
Could you describe everything that was stolen last night?
Of course. First there was True Blue, a regular hunk of a sapphire that shone in the light like a noonday sky. Oh, whatever shall I do without the light of that jewel in my workshop?
I don't know, continue working without it?
Second, there was Opal, my darling, darling Opal. She's been missing since last night too. Now with the jewel I can understand, but what could the thieves possibly want with Opal?
That's what I'm wondering.
It greatly troubles me to think of what might have happened to her.
I can think of a few things, but I ain't gonna say them.
You must find them both, Twilight. Promise me. You must. You must!
I don't know about it. I'll think about it.
I'll do my best, Rarity. I promise.
Twilight, your best isn't good enough.
Not just a giant sapphire, but her cat too? What in Equestria could that be about?
I have a lot of ideas, but I'm gonna say them. Oh, she found the evidence now? Literally? Sweet. Anyways, I guess I can just talk to Rarity now. I don't know. I need to talk to her now. Let's see. Can I present myself?
Twilight, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't believe you've ever joined Fluttershy and me for a trip to the spa. Won't you join us sometime soon?
Nah. I got tons of work to do.
Oh, well, sure. Just let me see if I can find some room in my schedule.
That'll never happen.
No, that time won't work. I'm meeting with the school's PTA. That one's right out. Mayor wanted me to organize a fall leaf cleanup to go with the running of the leaves and winter wrap-up.
Well, she's probably months away.
This whole week's booked since Princess Celestia wanted me to help organize some of the Cantrella archives.
Look at Rarity's face.
Actually, Twilight, don't worry about it. It's quite alright.
They don't do anything special anyways.
Oh, okay then. Perhaps I need to schedule some free time in there once in a while.
It'll never happen, Twilight. I can bring out every evidence. Let's bring out evidence on herself.
Oh my stars, Twilight! Where in Equestria did you get a picture of such a bedazzling pony,
It's you!
On second thought, never mind.
Why, thank you, darling! But I'm afraid that I haven't a clue what I'd use it for. Terribly sorry, but I simply cannot accept this gift.
I wasn't giving it to you.
I was asking you who she was. I know she's Apple Bloom, but you know.
Why?
Okay.
Okay,
let's try Opal, her darling cat.
Oh, Opal, you poor darling! All alone in the wilderness! Wait, Twilight, what if she's been eaten by a manticore? Or a dragon? Or a hydra?
or maybe she's up a tree somewhere.
By Celestia's name! Don't scare me with such propositions!
Wait, a tree is scary? Okay.
You know what? I'm not even gonna comment.
You should, Twilight. You should. Oh, I love this game. How about the star? You know anything about the star, Rarity?
Why, thank you, darling.
Screw you, Rarity. You aren't intelligent at all. You're pissing me off. Just staring right eye to eye with her. Then they kiss. Okay, Whoa, look at that. Whoa. Whoa. I like her movements. It's pretty awesome. I like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, whoa.
A piece of cloth. Red on one side, gold on the other. I think I know what this is from.
Kitty Mark Crusaders. Hey, maybe I can go back to her since you know anything about it. I hope. Please know something.
Oh, I remember this little problem.
Uh-huh.
You do?
Of course! Apple Bloom came by this morning to have this little accident fixed up. She seemed to have ripped her cape during one of her usual excursions.
Uh-huh.
I asked her why she didn't just get Sweetie Belle to fix it up, but she said that Sweetie Belle was very busy today and couldn't spare any time to do so.
That's kind of odd.
I really don't know what those fillies are up to, but on the other hoof, perhaps it's better I don't know. I swear, sometimes I don't understand myself. Sweetie Belle absolutely ruins my gold silk, and now here I am, fixing the capes they made with it. I'm an odd sort. Do you think I'm odd, Twilight?
Yes, you are.
Oh, Rarity. I think you just have a big heart.
Oh, that's a way to dodge the question, Twilight. Great dodging.
Don't remind me, Twilight. Sometimes it can be a bit tiresome.
You're always tired.
So this belonged to Apple Bloom, and she had it fixed this morning.
Okay, I don't know if it's just me, but when the characters are talking, it feels like the music is overlapping the voices. Like at certain points, the music actually drowns out the voices at some points. Is it just me? I feel that. Like just a few seconds ago. Huh. I mean, just a few seconds ago. Blah. Alright, let's see what I got here. Okay. Can I combine them?
I can't seem to find a logical connection here.
Really? Did you hear that, folks? There's no connection whatsoever. I'll go with that, Twilight. Whatever you say. Oh, well. Apple Bloom, hey. Where's Sweetie Belle?
Hey, Apple Bloom. How's it going with the Cutie Mark Crusaders?
Oh, I skipped it. Oh, well. Oh, well.
Oh, well, no, actually, not really. See, we're kinda on break.
Cutie Mark says on break? Huh, impossible.
On break? Since when do the Cutie Mark Crusaders take breaks?
Since, well, recently. I mean, every pony's gotta take a break once in a while, right?
I guess.
How recently?
Pretty recent?
That smile tells you she's lying.
Why is she avoiding my questions? Something's not right here.
It's Apple Bloom. Nothing's ever right with her.
Although, now that I think about it, there's one Crusader I haven't heard anything about today.
Scootaloo! Scoot.
Say, Apple Bloom, do you know where Scootaloo's been?
Haha! I knew it.
Nowhere. I mean, somewhere. I mean, not here. I mean, I don't know.
That's probably why they're on break. They can't find her. Scootaloo! Don't ask about Tulu's why. I told you, she's nowhere. I mean, she's not here. I don't know a thing. Sorry. You're smiling again. And what happened to Scootaloo's voice? It just went mute all of a sudden. What the heck?
Right.
Why her voice go mute? What happened there? Is that a glitch or just there's no vocals for that part yet? Oh well.
So, did you hear about what happened to Rarity last night?
Did I? That was an awful thing that happened to her.
I love Apple Bloom's voice. It sounds perfect. Almost perfect. Just that her voice seems kind of deep. I don't know. Doesn't sound all high like it should be.
Well, don't worry. I'm on the case. And I promise you that I'll find the one who broke that window and stole from her.
Sure you will.
Oh, well, good luck with that. Hope you have real good luck there.
Wow. Great motivation, Apple Bloom.
That was an odd response. Apple Bloom, you wouldn't happen to know anything about what happened, would you?
No, not at all, Twi.
Huh? Course not. Why would you think I'm not telling you something, huh?
You just did.
Because you just told me that you're not.
Yeah. Oh, negotiation time. Here we go. Phoenix Wright style.
Okay, Apple Bloom. Time to find out what you're hiding.
And break your mental blocks. No pun intended.
Apple Bloom, I need to ask you about where you were around the time of the crime.
Huh? How come? I'm not a suspect, am I?
You are now.
No, I just need to know. Procedure and all. That makes sense, right?
No.
Sure, I guess. I wasn't really doing a whole lot yesterday, to be perfectly honest. Most of my day was spent with Applejack helping her on the farm.
Were you bucking apples?
What were you doing on the farm? If you don't mind me asking.
Probably bucking apples.
The usual. Applejack and Big Macintosh were bucking the apples, and I was helping out with the bucket. I'm a big pony and all, but my bucking legs can't get the job done yet. So I'm still just helping move around the apples they shake loose.
And that's all you were doing?
That's about it.
That smile tells me otherwise.
Alright. How long were you doing that for?
We finished everything up at around 6:30 or 7. I don't remember exactly when it was.
That sounds logical enough.
Why can't you remember exactly when it was?
They were outside, Twilight. Darn. Use your brain.
'Cause I was outside.
Duh.
Fancy these ponies with the watches and stuff. That's for Camelot ponies.
Camelot ponies wear watches?
That doesn't account for your whole day, though. What about the rest of it?
Probably doing schoolwork.
I had homework to complete for school after that.
I am smart. I love this.
Pretty much just doing that for the rest of the day.
I mean, she's a filly, I guess.
That took up the whole day?
Yeah, hard work is hard.
Twa, you have no idea how scary this cheerleader can be in the classroom.
Oh, she's scared. Oh,
Do tell.
I want to know this.
After Family Appreciation Day, every pony in the whole class had to write an essay on how it's bad to sleep in class when some pony else is talking.
That's probably Scootaloo's fault, because she's always sleeping.
That doesn't seem so bad.
Oh, it ain't. Except for the fact that she wanted us to explain our position on why it's bad and what bad is using classical philosophers' argument as a basis.
Wow.
Jeremy Van Hoof will hold me to the grave, Twa. To the grave.
Uh-huh.
This is an elementary school?
Chili's crazy.
I certainly never went anywhere near the Carousel Boutique. No, sorry.
I never asked you. That's kind of weird.
I didn't ask about the Carousel Boutique.
Oh, well, I still didn't. I mean, that's where the crime happened, right? So naturally, I figured you were asking about that. And I wasn't. So there.
You're, gotcha.
If you say so.
So, I don't know if I can really help you much here, Twi. Awful sorry.
You're lying to me.
I know for sure that Apple Bloom is hiding something from me here.
No,
The only
duh.
question is, what?
I wasn't really doing a whole lot yesterday, to be perfectly honest. Most of my day was spent with Applejack helping her on the farm.
Bucking apples. Okay. Let's see.
Apple Bloom, I'm afraid to say that I don't think you're being honest with me here.
Huh? Of course I am, Twi. How could you say something like that?
We're practically related, Twa.
Oh no, I'm not being guilt-tripped this time. I found a scrap of your cape near the bridge to the Carousel Boutique. I know you were there, Apple Bloom.
Oh, well, that doesn't mean that was left there last night, does it? Why, that was left there a long time ago, Twi.
Thank you for answering my question.
Apple Bloom, are you seriously pulling this one?
Sure, a scrap of my cape was found near there, but come on! It could have been left there at any time.
Uh-huh. What about this?
No, Apple Bloom. I'm afraid that one's not going to fly. I talked to Rarity earlier, and she told me that you had this fixed this morning.
Haha.
Yeah, but...
No buts, Apple Bloom.
Your prized Cutie Mark Crusaders cape. Apple Bloom, come on. You can't tell me that you wouldn't get that fixed as soon as possible.
But it... I mean... Alright, you win, Twi. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Not yet.
It's okay. But please, I need you to tell me what you know. I can't help if I don't know as much as possible.
Take her to the apple sailor. She'll talk then. No pun intended.
All right, Apple Bloom. Please tell me everything you know about what happened last night.
I can't.
All that hard work and she just says, I can't? Really?
And why not?
'Cause I can't.
That's a good way to explain something.
Apple Bloom, I think I know why you're not talking.
I wish I knew. Because Scootaloo was there, probably.
You are trying to protect Scootaloo, aren't you? I haven't heard from her all day, and Rarity said some things about you three that seemed awfully suspicious.
Especially since y'all on break. And Apple Bloom wouldn't help Scootaloo and Just going crazy.
Yeah, you got it, Twi.
Apple Bloom, listen to me. I know your heart is in the right place, but this isn't the right way to protect Scootaloo. There's an investigative team coming in from Canterlot to handle this case. It's very, very important that I have this case closed before they get here.
School's going to jail.
You don't mean that investigation team, do ya?
I'm afraid I do.
Canterlot's best.
Okay, I get it, Twi. No more hiding, promise. I wasn't being truthful because, well, I was awfully worried about Scootaloo. See, last night, we were rehearsing a comedy routine that we had planned to put on for Rarity's birthday, which is coming up pretty soon. We've been doing that for quite a while now.
Oh, right! Comedy, of course! Great!
You're good at comedy?
Well, yeah, this'll earn all cutie marks for sure.
No, I fear for the world.
But you can't tell any pony about this, Twi. This is super duper top secret. It won't work if it's not a surprise.
Sure. You can trust me.
No, you can't.
Cross my heart and hope to fly. Stick a cupcake in my eye.
I still don't trust you.
Daddy, yes?
Yes.
I still don't trust you.
Well, alright then.
Oh, Apple Bloom, you're so easy to fool.
Anyway, we were practicing in the town square last night, like always, and things are going pretty well. We took a break, during which time me and Sweetie Belle hung out by the bridge. But I don't know where Scootaloo was at that time, or what she was up to. A short while after that, we heard a sudden loud crash come from Carousel Boutique.
Look at that artwork. Jesus Christ. I mean, really? That's really well done.
We didn't know what in tarnation was happening now, so we just watched for a bit to see what was going on.
What are they doing out so late at night? I mean, the moon's out. What the heck are you doing out so late?
And then a little while after that, some pony ran across the bridge real fast. We didn't get a good look at it, but I'm pretty sure it was Scootaloo, Twi.
What? Oh, no. That can't be right.
Afraid it is, Twi. I didn't know what was going on, but since it seemed like Scootaloo was in trouble, we all figured, well, better not say anything about it. I'm awful sorry I lied to you, Twi.
It's fine. Really. You did the right thing in telling me all this. This has been a big help.
And putting your little friend in jail.
Scootaloo's not a thief, Twi. You gotta believe me. You gotta help her. Promise.
She's going to pony prison.
I promise on my honor as an investigator that I will clear Scootaloo's name and get to the bottom of this.
Unless you're a lawyer, Twi, you can't do jack.
Is that something that's valuable?
I don't know, Apple Bloom.
Let's just say that, yes, I promise.
I don't believe you. What, am I done here? Well... it's time to tell Rarity the heartbreaking news. This is gonna break everything.
Rarity, I think we should start with what happened last night.
Of course, darling.
Could you describe exactly what happened?
Well, I'm afraid there isn't much to tell. I would...
And that was everything?
No.
I should come...
Okay, that's still locked. I guess I should prevent Scootaloo.
Rarity, I hate to say it, but I don't think you're telling me the whole truth here.
Really, Twilight? You couldn't figure out on your...
Why, darling, whatever do you mean? I dare say I resent your accusation, my dear.
Alright then, let's look at this a different way. How quickly did you come downstairs after you thought something was wrong?
Immediately, of course, but I don't see what relevance that has to anything.
I don't have all the answers here, but neither does Rarity. Maybe I can get her to talk, if I make it seem like I know more than I really do.
Nice one. Using Phoenix Wright's logic.
Rarity, I spoke to Applebloom earlier and learned that she witnessed Scootaloo crashing through your window last night.
Whatever you mean, darling.
I also learned that Scootaloo stayed for roughly a minute before leaving the boutique.
Oh, how could you, darling? Accuse poor old Scootaloo. Oh, it breaks my heart.
Now, if you came downstairs immediately after hearing the crash, don't you think you might have seen something?
Wow, the music is actually drowning out Twilight's voice. Well, to me anyways. I don't know to you guys, but it's drowning out her voice. Wow, they need to really like edit the music a little bit so it won't drown out the character's voice too much.
I mean, that is... I suppose you do have a point.
Yeah.
Thanks, Celestia. It worked.
It's unlocked.
You are correct, Twilight. I did see Scootaloo last night. I did not know what to make of it, and meant to protect her. I do apologize for not being forthright about it.
Did Rarity's voice like change a little bit? Couldn't stay in character?
I understand, Rarity. But if that investigation team from Canterlot comes here and finds any of that out, what do you think their conclusion is going to be?
Scootaloo going to pony prison?
You do have a point, I must say.
Alright, time to get to the bottom of this.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, Rarity. Please tell me everything you know about what you saw last night. I can't help if I don't have all the details.
Of course, Twilight. I shall do my best.
Or lie to me, better yet.
I finished up all of my work for yesterday evening earlier than I had expected, so naturally I wanted to get my beauty sleep. I had been somewhat deprived as far as sleep goes, given that a certain client of mine had made several last-minute orders.
And what was your client? I don't know about the mayor.
Which certain client was this, out of curiosity?
Who else but Sapphire Shores?
Oh.
She gives me such good business. But I don't want to gossip, of course, but my goodness, does that man love jewels, Twilight?
Ah.
Although, I suppose her request was what got me searching for gems, which was what caused me to find True Blue in the first place. It wasn't so bad, all things told. Well, as soon as I get True Blue back, that is. Hint, hint.
Hint, hint. No comment?
Right, so anyway, you had just gone to sleep?
I had finally fallen into a blissful, restful sleep when, all of a sudden, I awoke to the sound of a loud crash coming from the first floor!
What kind of crash are we talking about, exactly?
The kind of crash that a window makes when it gets broken. Honestly, Twilight, I dare say I needn't spell this one out for you.
Wow. That's kind of harsh, Rarity.
Right. So, what did you do when you heard this crash?
Well, I was just scared out of my wits at that moment, so I made great haste downstairs to see what in Celestia's name was going on.
If there were potentially dangerous thieves in your home, why would you have gone downstairs so quickly? Weren't you worried for your safety?
I suppose that I did not even consider the possibility that I might have been in danger, now that you mention it.
I mean, you don't have any magical attacks. Not really.
But really, Twilight, that's rather beside the point, is it not?
Actually, yeah, you're right.
What I found there was awful, terrible, horrible! The first floor of my boutique, ransacked, ruined, torn apart! Oh, what is a man to do?
Deja vu?
Wow, you seem pretty upset.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm going to have to put all that work into starting the first floor all over again.
That's what has her upset? I
Wow.
know I can be a bit obsessive about organization, but sheesh.
So she don't really care about her freaking gyms that much. She care about cleanliness. Alright.
Worse still, True Blue, my prized
Oh.
jewel, was gone! Snatched from my very home! And perhaps, worst of all, when I came to the scene, the very first thing I saw
The Scootaloo!
was the image of an orange and purple pony darting out my door.
I'm clear.
Rarity, what you said contradicts this bit of evidence.
Mm-hmm.
No. I don't believe it does, Twilight.
Oh wait, contradiction? Oh, I'm looking for a contradiction. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I screwed up.
Oh, my mistake.
Was the image of an orange and purple pony darting out my door.
Rarity, this is incredibly important. Please tell me exactly what it was you saw here. Was there any chance, any at all, that what you saw wasn't Scootaloo?
Well, I'm afraid that it all went by so fast that
Oh, here
I
we
didn't get a
go.
very good look. I had to turn on the lights before I could see anything at all, and by that time it had very nearly left.
Here we go again. It went by so fast I couldn't see it. You're lying.
All I can say is that it was definitely something moving, and that I clearly saw the colors orange and purple.
But what about her cape? You didn't see that at all?
All I saw was her backside. Perhaps the cape had gotten wrapped around her front when she crashed through the window.
Interesting.
I don't know, Twilight. If that does not describe Scootaloo, then who would it describe?
Is she really the only pony who fits that description? Think, Twilight, think!
Any other orange and purple character? I don't know any.
And if that was Scootaloo that I saw, then, well... I cannot explain what I saw any other way than to say that Scootaloo broke the window to my boutique, tore my boutique apart in search for True Blue, and then made off with it.
Wait, did the auto just cut off by mistake? What the heck? But then what about Opal? Scootaloo could not carry Opal and a diamond away. It's impossible. Opal will tear. Well,
Is that really the only interpretation there is for what happened?
I'm afraid I can't think of any other, Twilight. I do truly apologize. Surely you can see why I kept this from you, Twilight. This isn't Scootaloo at all. Yet, there she was.
I know this can't be right. It just can't. But is there anything wrong with what she's saying?
I finished up all of my work for yesterday evening earlier than I had expected, so naturally I wanted to get my beauty sleep.
okay. What's this? Hold on, wait.
Sure.
Ah, shoot,
I
did it
finished
again. But what about Opal? Can I use this present this? Opal?
Rarity, what you said... Oh,
I cannot explain what I...
Okay, a contradiction. I gotta find a contradiction. I don't get how could she make off with it? Wait a second. There were tire tracks.
Rarity. Oh.
I cannot...
Oh my god. Here we go. Story of my freaking life, guys. Story of my freaking life. Huh.
Surely you can see. I know that.
Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing with. I don't know. I was thinking about this hair, but I don't know.
Rarity.
Okay, that's it.
I.
This is interesting. She said she saw a purple. Wait. Opal got purple on her. You see? She got a little purple thing on her neck. I already used that. It didn't work.
Surely you. I know. I finished up typing somewhat.
Here we go. Story of my freaking life, guys. Let me think this. Okay. Found the place. Ransacking rooms. Okay, let's look at it. Okay, if we look at the Kmart says thing, it's been torn, but how was it torn? Orange and purple. Wait a second. She's not purple. Was it opal? And it's here right outside of Kmart Boutique. Maybe.
Rarity. What you said.
Maybe this is right.
A bit of evidence.
Okay, I'm wrong.
Was the image?
Okay, maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm getting somewhere. Maybe it was opal. Let me try opal for a second.
Rarity. Oh.
Okay.
Was the image?
Maybe I'll try one more time. I think I'm getting somewhere. Excellent. She said she darted out the door. Maybe this?
Rarity. Oh.
Was the image of it?
I don't get this. I'm trying to figure it out right now, guys. I'm trying my best. But what? Oh, so freaking hard.
Surely you can see why I kept.
Maybe
I finished up typing somewhat deprived.
Deprived. Oh my god. Maybe it's something that I'm missing here. That I'm not doing properly. Maybe it's something that
Why, thank you, darling. But I'm afraid that
What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Oh my god, what am I doing wrong? Wait. Maybe I got a combination of something. Well, I combine these two together. And the road. Wait. Maybe.
Alright.
Aha!
Let's think about this logically here. Hair this color and this length is pretty rare. As far as Equestria goes, there really aren't any ponies that it could have come from.
Oh, why is it? Oh, don't lag on me, please. Don't lag on me. Oh my god! I swear, if I get some audio lag, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
In fact, the only creature that I can think of that it could have come from is opalescence.
Actually, I wanted to combination those two earlier, but I couldn't do it. Weird.
And that would mean that whoever was here swerved and crashed into the window because opalescence was in his or her path.
That's what I thought of. I thought that a long time ago. I thought like maybe Scootaloo was going into a U-turn, swerved, ran over Opal, and fell off the freaking, went through the window, scared the diamond dogs, But that doesn't explain the star. Where did the star come from then?
And that would all come together to mean that this broken window likely was an accident.
But what about the star? You see a star over there? Where'd that come from?
It feels like there's more to this than just that. But it's a start at least.
Oh, it's been updated. Alright. Now I can talk to her again, right?
Alright.
Of course, Twilight. I finished.
So then I was right. It's just that I couldn't do it until it was updated. That sucks.
I've been somewhere.
Alright, now I can do it, right?
Rarity. I know
Thank
this is
you.
going to sound entirely irrelevant, but I think I have a lead on what might have happened to Opalescence. At least, if not True Blue.
Okay, okay. So this game's all about combinations. I'm gonna be using that a lot in this game, huh? So if nothing doesn't work, combination time.
Oh, do tell, darling. Although I do admit that I must agree, in that I can't see how this is relevant to what we're discussing here.
Really?
I found some white hair right near the tracks outside the window. And judging from their length and color, I don't think there's anyone else they could have come from other than Opalescence. As a result, I think we can reasonably conclude that if those tire marks are from Scootaloo, then it's entirely likely that she crashed through your window completely by accident, not purposefully. She was probably trying to avoid crashing into Opal, which may well have spooked Opal into running away.
Really? But then, that makes things all the more peculiar. Because it is still the fact that she must have stolen True Blue, no?
Let me ask a very important question before answering. Do you, by any chance, keep your door locked when you go to sleep at night?
Why, yes, of course I do. But I don't see what that has to do with anything.
One follow-up question then. Do you also bring an Opal from outside when you go to bed?
Of course! The poor dear, I couldn't leave her to fend for herself at night.
Really?
Then I think we've established something even more important than the accidental break-in.
Twilight, I must ask that you be more direct, as I am not following one word you're saying.
Alright, let's think about the facts of the case thus far. We know that you heard a crash and came downstairs to see Scootaloo quickly leaving your boutique. We can reasonably conclude that she probably was responsible for the broken window. However, we also know that the broken window was likely an accident, and that she had veered off course with her scooter because she was avoiding Opal, who was immediately in front of her path. You just told me, though, that you bring in Opal and lock your door at night, so that raises perhaps the most interesting question of all here.
Why was her fur outside the window?
Namely, what was Opal doing outside in the first place?
But she would have gotten out when Scootaloo opened the door, would she not?
That's not possible. Think about it. When was it that she veered to avoid Opal?
Right before she crashed through the window.
I trust you're beginning to see my point. If indeed your door had been locked and had remained that way until Scootaloo left, there would have been no way Opal would have been outside in the first place.
Why wasn't Scootaloo's mouth moving when she was talking?
But that would mean that some pony else was in my boutique as well?
Oh, the horror! Going through my stuff?
Exactly. I think we can reasonably conclude at this point that there at least is the possibility that someone else had entered your boutique before Scootaloo. And that they're the ones who opened the door so that Opal could get out. The question now, though, is who that would be. And that's just what I'm going to find out.
I'm on the case!
Well, this case has certainly turned out to be more interesting than I thought it would be. First, Scootaloo, of all ponies, comes under suspicion. And now we've opened the possibility that some pony else was also at the scene of the crime. Just who was it that came to the boutique before Scootaloo did? I have the feeling that this case is going to get even more interesting from here on out. And I won't rest until until I've seen it through to the end.
I'm on the case. Wait, what? The game shuts off when you finish it? Wow. Wait, it kicks my winning down. Jeez. See you, dudes.